This was not just a jump, it was a choice of friendship and courage. Amid the screaming rush of water, the little puppy leapt without fear for his friend. In that moment, everyone understood that true bravery is born from the heart-cold water rushed over the rocks, loud and fast, filling the air with a constant roar. Leaves trembled along the riverbank as the stream pushed forward, never slowing, never waiting. Near the edge, a small brown puppy stood with his paws half in the water. His fur was still soft and clumsy, too big for his body, ears twitching at every sound. A red collar hung loose around his neck. He leaned forward, sniffing, curious but unsure. A few steps ahead, a smaller dog slipped. It happened quietly, one wrong step on a wet stone, a splash that was sharper than the rest. The smaller dog tumbled into the narrow drop where the water sped up. His legs paddled hard, but the current pulled him sideways, spinning him toward the rocks. His head bobbed up and down, eyes wide, mouth open as he tried to breathe between splashes. The puppy froze. His tail stopped wagging, his ears flattened. Water sprayed his face as he stared down, watching his friend struggle below. The river did not care, it kept pulling. The smaller dog bumped into a rock and vanished under the foam for a second. Then he surfaced again, gasping, trying to find a place to grab. His paws scraped uselessly against smooth stone. The puppy let out a sharp yelp. He paced back and forth along the edge, nails clicking on wet rock. He looked upstream, then downstream, as if searching for something that could help. His body trembled not from cold, but from the noise and motion and fear he did not yet understand. Another splash. The smaller dog drifted closer to the narrow fall where the water dropped just enough to trap him in a spinning pocket. Each time he tried to swim out, the current pushed him back. The puppy crouched low. His chest rose and fell fast. His paws edged closer to the rushing water, then pulled back again. He had never jumped into something like this before. Even shallow puddles made him hesitate. He barked once, short and desperate. The smaller dog lifted his head at the sound. His eyes met the puppy's for a brief second. No sound came from him now, only the frantic movement of his legs and the water splashing against his face. The puppy made a choice without knowing its name. He stepped forward. Water surged around his front paws, cold and shocking. He flinched, almost pulling back. The current tugged at his legs, testing his balance. His heart hammered so loud it seemed to drown out the river. For a moment he stood there, shaking, caught between fear and something stronger pulling him forward. Behind them, leaves cracked under slow footsteps. A human figure appeared through the trees, far back, not yet close enough to see clearly. The puppy did not notice. All he could see was his friend slipping farther away. The puppy leaned down, stretching his neck toward the water, trying to reach without entering. His paws slid on the rock. His body slipped forward just a little. His back legs scrambled. Water splashed higher, soaking his chest. The puppy yelped again, louder this time as the current grabbed at him. His claws scratched against stone, fighting to hold on. Below, the smaller dog disappeared under the foam once more. The puppy's paws lost their grip. His body tipped forward, weight shifting past the point of return. And as the river rushed up to meet him, the puppy leaped. Not knowing if he could swim well enough. Not knowing how strong the current truly was. Only knowing his friend was down there, and time was running out. Water swallowed the puppy the moment he hit it. Cold wrapped around his chest and belly, stealing his breath. The current pushed against him from every side, louder now, stronger than it looked from above. His paws flailed in quick, uneven strokes, splashing more than swimming at first. He sank for a heartbeat. Then instinct kicked in. His legs began to move in rhythm, clumsy but determined. His head popped back above the surface, ears flattened tight against his skull. Water rushed into his mouth and nose, and he coughed, sputtering, but he kept paddling. The river dragged him sideways. Rocks slid past beneath the surface, dark and slippery. His body bumped one, then another, each impact jolting him with fear. He tried to turn, tried to swim straight, but the water decided his direction for him. Ahead, the smaller dog reappeared through the foam. His movements were slower now. His legs still worked, but not with the same strength. He gasped for air, eyes half closed, head barely staying above the water. Each breath looked like a struggle. The puppy barked, the sound broken by splashes. He kicked harder. Water sprayed into his face, blinding him. His muscles burned, tiny legs pushing against a force much bigger than him. He was not swimming toward his friend so much as being carried closer by the same current that trapped them both. The space between them shrank. The puppy reached out with one paw, stretching as far as he could. His claws brushed wet fur, then slipped away. He paddled again, growling softly, as if effort alone could pull the other dog closer. The smaller dog lifted his head at the sound. His eyes focused for a second, seeing the puppy beside him. His tail twitched weakly under the water. Another surge hit them both. The puppy spun sideways, nearly losing his grip on the water's surface. He swallowed more water and coughed again, panic rising in his chest. His legs slowed for a brief moment, shaking from effort. Downstream, the water narrowed. The rocks formed a shallow ledge just before the current curved sharply to the right. The puppy did not know what waited beyond it, only that the pull grew stronger there. He fought to keep his head up. His paw touched the smaller dog again, this time catching a bit of fur near the shoulder. It was not a strong hold, barely anything at all, but it was something real. The puppy clung to it. The smaller dog drifted closer, pressed by the current until their bodies bumped together. They collided gently, then separated, then bumped again as the water twisted them around. For a brief moment, they floated side by side. The puppy shifted his body, trying to place himself between his friend and the rocks. His legs paddled unevenly now, tired and slowing. Water soaked his fur completely, making him heavier with every second. Ahead, the ledge rushed toward them. The sound of the river changed, deeper, louder, more urgent. And just as the puppy tightened his grip and tried to angle them away, the water dropped,